People that call themselves Christians are the most evil people in the world. That's right. The people that call themselves Christians are the most evil people on the face of this planet. Not followers of Jesus Christ. The followers of Jesus Christ are the most righteous people on the face of this earth. But these people that call themselves Christians, you know, the ones that don't believe 9/11, September 11, 2001 was an inside job. They try to get you to take FDA medicine. They try to trick you into eating junk food. It just goes on and on and on. You know, if you can see it in the natural, then how much more are they corrupt in the spiritual? These people that what we call fluoride head king lovers. To me, these are the ones that it's talking about in St. Matthew chapter 7, verse 21, and St. Matthew chapter St. Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. You know, it says the goats, you know, well, we're all sinners saved by grace. You know, how can that be? Either we have to be absolutely perfect, or we're sinners saved by grace. But yet, then Jesus cast away. Well, they got to done something pretty bad. It says they work iniquity. They do pure evil. Well, you can see it in the physical, what they do. See, I don't judge them. We all have lust of the flesh, so we all do evil things. But what you confess, what is it they confess to be righteous? Well, they confess the FDA drugs to be righteous. They confess going to war and killing people. Just because a wicked king says so, they don't believe. You know, there's a saying, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Well, how is it you get on like Facebook? That's the fluoride head king lover's favorite website, I think. They get on there. They don't talk about real world issues. They don't talk about, you know, they'll condemn people. They'll say support the government. They'll tell you to obey the laws of the land. But they don't talk much when the laws violate the Constitution. They say obey the laws of the land. You see what they're doing? They don't try to fight for the Constitution. They try to fight for a king. And I know from experience that even if there was a cure, something guaranteed to cure you, but it was not something made by the FDA, wasn't FDA approved, they tell you not to take it and tell you to keep taking something like chemotherapy, you know, something to kill you, you know, continue use of that. But yet a natural cure, they just totally ignore that. You know, like I said, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And they'll talk, you know, superficial talk like on Facebook, real superficial, that just about nobody would be interested in except for them. But yet, important messages, they just totally ignore it. So, that's where they're coming from. And yeah, I do believe these are the children of Satan, these fluoride head king lovers, the sheeple that some people call them on YouTube. Jesus calls them goats in St. Matthew 25:31. These are the children of Satan, the devil, St. Matthew chapter 13, verse 38, and St. John chapter 8, verse 44. Unless they prove me wrong, but usually they prove me right. I would love it for them to prove me wrong. these people to prove me wrong, that they're not of the devil. But usually they do, they prove me right. Also I was thinking, why, it's yesterday it was 112 degrees here in what I call Horn Hall, Oklahoma, meaning a hellish place, a hot place with fatal black spiders. That's what I mean by Horn Hall. But can't I move? Why can't I just move from here? Well, because it costs too much. Who set up this system so that it would cost too much? And actually, the fluoride head king lovers that won't get involved in nothing. You see, they don't have a problem with a government that has a king or a president, because they like a system where the people are not allowed to vote on all the major issues. They'd be out fighting like anything if, why aren't they? To get a government of a country you're not allowed to vote on all the major issues is not a free nation. So yeah, they've been lying to us ever since we were a child, even accusing us of what they are. And that's what Jesus said at St. John 8:44, and when he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own. Speaking of Satan the devil, when he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own. And so does his children. When they speak a lie, they speak of their own. They're accusing you of what they are. Like I said, why can't I just move to a cooler part of the country? Well, because of fluoride heads king lovers got it set up where unless you're rich, you can't do that. And that's always with all my videos. Click on where it says show more. It should automatically show that on YouTube, but they don't do it. So I can concentrate better on writing and talking, more think about what I'm saying.